Shoot, NBA just started. I saw the game, two games last night. And was actually I wasn't expecting the Nets to do that. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. Kevin Durant, but the way he looked last night, there's any shit to hate on. There ain't nothing I could say. Him and Kyrie, like I was. No, I was saying if James Harden went over there, it'd be a lot harder for them. Like to keep that chemistry. But I don't know. They seem to be sharing the ball and getting their times in. But the thing is, though, is Kevin Durant's so easy to play with, because he just moves without the ball, drops a bunch of points, and then he takes smart shots. So that is one thing that I do respect about him is he is a quiet, silent killer. But like that's how you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be ISO all day, and then fucking next thing you know, you're getting everybody else cold. He just gets his spot, makes all his points during the flow of the game, and just kills it. It's crazy. It's crazy somebody can actually play good basketball without ISO in all game. No, it's like my bad. I had to yell at my kids. But no, it's like what else is that game? Oh, Levert went off. I messed up because I picked both of them on DraftKings, but I picked Levert the first game because I was just doing the one game thing. I should have went for the whole day, but I went just the one game, so I ended up losing $20. But Levert for the first game, I X'd out of him, and then I went Schroeder the second game, and then I fucking dropped him too. Also, like I'm officially throwing it out there, Wiggins is a bust. Like the biggest bust. The messed up thing is they were talking about him when he was in high school and saying how good of a player he was going to be and how great he was. I remember my brother when he was in like he was still a junior. And they were saying he was going to be the next whatever. He was supposed to be the next Bron. And I have seen nothing from him, especially on the defensive end. Like I even picked him yesterday on the fan or on not fan dude, DraftKings because like you're on the Warriors, you are a shooter. Hopefully, like you can get something going for you and do something. But no, once again, he's just a bum. Just a bum. I'm just a bum. Oh Lord, there was a Wonder Woman commercial. Which when is anybody really a fan? I mean, I know there's a lot of people saying they want to see it, which and I respect that. That's awesome. But was anybody really a fan of Wonder Woman, or was she just like the freaking girl in Justice League, or like the female freaking Superman or whatever? I don't ever remember anybody saying that they liked Wonder Woman. I don't know because I know there was a show back in like the 80s or something. But that'll be the second Wonder Woman movie I think sucked. Like everybody keeps saying it looks so good. No, it looks way too serious. That's what makes superhero. That's why people give superhero movies a bad name. Marvel did it great because Marvel has them like like they're making fun of themselves. They're self-deprecating. They go out of their way to not uh take themselves too serious. Because when you do take yourself too serious, and you don't realize how corny the show actually is. Like it's easier to be. I don't know. It loses something. Like Marvel throws jokes in there, they keep you laughing, and they stay in the regular world. You know, like see, Wonder Woman is just this crazy bitch can fly, and there's a bunch of Amazon somewhere. I mean, and Marvel's about to be that way too. But I'm just not a DC fan. Like Superman cheats. It's like, oh, nothing hurts the guy. Nothing can kill. Or I mean, I guess he died in the one, but still, that's fucking cheating. That's like, like if I played a video game and the person I was playing against couldn't die while he was strong as shit, could fly, shoot lasers out of his eyes, and beat the hell out of everybody. Like I wouldn't want to play. That's why I don't want to watch. It's cheating. Batman's a douche. The only good thing about Batman is his villains, and there's only one good villain. The only thing that Gotham did, Gotham made his villains look cooler. But anyway, back to basketball. The Lakers and Clippers game, which I'm really getting sick and tired of looking at the Lakers and Clippers because Pistons' entire team, like there's 5 players. Well, Kennard wasn't really a starter, but he did at some points. But like 5 players on those teams were starters at one point in time. In the last 5 years, there's 5 players on that team that used to play for the Pistons. There's Caldwell Pope. There's Marcus and Markieff Morris, which by the way, Marcus is a hell of a lot better than Markieff. Markieff is a bum. And even Lakers know that shit. They'd be best to freaking get rid of him. Let me see. Marcus, Markieff, Kennard, and Reggie Jackson. They took all of our old starters and made them all role players. That shit is ridiculous. But I saw a player that I haven't seen in years. I thought he was done in the NBA. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention too much, but Batum. They have Batum, which he's gonna be fighting Marcus Morris for his spot, but I don't know. Like I'd like to see Batum be a starter, but Marcus Morris, he's an ex-Piston. I gotta show him respect. But Marcus is deadly when he gets going. But he's more of a like when he played for the Pistons. Marcus was more of a spark type of player. Like he'd go off in the first half. But once it's like he got tired throughout the game or something, or like once he cooled down, he just never got it back. But he would always drop like over like 20, like he was dropping like sometimes 20 points in the first half, and then like 4 in the second. Like it was consistent. But Batum, he's just so lengthy. Like defensive wise, if they put him at the power forward, Paul George, my bad. But Paul George at the small forward. I don't know. I guess they put Paul George at shooting guard, and then Kawhi at small. Regardless, those 3 players in those positions, as your 1 through 5, like it makes. I don't know. It looks really good, and they beat the Lakers. Schroeder looked great though. I can't wait for the Wizards tonight. I don't know. That's my take on the game. Zzz. And the commercials and Marvel and DC. That's just me talking shit about the games. Also, who's my favorite player? Oh, Paul George. People stop hating on Paul George. I'm getting tired of hearing people say Paul George lost it and everything. He fucked up last year in the finals. I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't great. But at the same time, like stop hating on him. He is still like honestly, if you ask me, Kawhi is not as good as they say, and he's gonna prove it this year. Hold on. I just got called a freaking ass wipe just because I want to finish the recording. All I was saying was Kawhi Leonard's done. Like, he was never been that good. Like, people just, like, really, like, you put him on a super team, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody wants to just say he's great. He's got really good defense, but... And he was doing some nice post moves. Let me not hate on him like that, but at the same time, he's freaking not as good as people say. He's kind of a douche. He's a cool douche, I guess. But still, like, I get called an asswipe just for saying that. Okay.